One of the stock phrases that feminists love to use, it is not my job to educate you. Okay, that is true. It is not your job to educate anyone unless you're a paid professional teacher. However, besides that, how exactly am I supposed to go and see things from your perspective if you're not even going to take the time and effort to explain things to me in a way that would make me want to agree with you? You're basically saying for me to go and do what you should be doing because you're too lazy or too incompetent to do the job yourself. Also, if I'm against something, why would I want to do research into it when I don't believe a word of what's being said to me? For example, if I went and said, if you go and eat asbestos for breakfast every morning, you will live a long and healthy life. And if you were like, okay, I do not go and believe that one bit because asbestos will actually kill you, it's very harmful, and you want me to explain myself and how I can actually suggest ingesting it as being part of a healthy diet, and my response is, well, it's not my job to educate you. Okay, you would basically look at me like I'm the biggest idiot there ever was and be like, okay, guess what's going to happen? One, I'm going to think you're a moron. Two, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to go and do what you just said because you have offered me no proof or evidence to actually listen to you. In fact, everything you just said has actually further cemented my position to do the exact opposite of what's coming out of your mouth. Again, this here would be like, let's say you practice such and such religion, or better yet, you're an atheist. And I want you to go and convert to my religion, or my belief system, or my cult, or whatever it is. Well, okay. It's not my job to educate you. It's not going to go and cut it. Even if you did do the research, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be like, okay, I now know more about it, and I'm still not going to do it. I can see how they go and think this way, but really there's no point in doing what they want me to do because I am still dead set against it. Okay. Again, how is telling me to educate myself doing any good? That's nothing more than a cheap tactic to get me to shut up. Yes, it is not your job to educate me. However, if you don't educate people, they're not going to know. And guess what? Even if they are, and here's the thing of it, how many people are going to take the time and effort to go and actually educate their own self? Not very many. Because the average person is going to be like, well, if you can't explain it to me, then you're probably an idiot. You don't know nothing. You're blind to any position but your own. And if you cannot go and explain things from a perspective outside of your own little social group, then really what do you know? There's a saying in a political debate. If you do not understand your opponent's argument, you seldom understand your own. Therefore, if you cannot go and explain to someone who is against it why they should be for it, then really what do you know? So, with that said, if you're ever going to say educate yourself, please don't. Just go and admit that you don't have any words to go and change their opinion. Just admit that this is what you believe and stick to your metaphorical guns. If you don't have anything to say or in response to them, that's okay. Just admit that you don't know anything. That would be the easiest thing to do. If you do know something, then tell them you don't got the time because you got to do da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Go and actually give them some kind of reason to not just write you off as another crazy person who is just a raving bigot.